Hi, welcome into Love Goddess Tarot. Today's Pick a Card Love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. And today I am using birds. I felt just very connected to them this morning, and they are very spiritual creatures. So I wanted to share that with you. Take a moment, see which bird is calling to you. If more than one is, by all means listen to more than one pile. These are general readings, so the way a pick a card works, if you've never been here before, you choose the card that you're drawn to, the timestamps below, you watch the reading for that card, and the messages that you get will be general, but trust your intuition because they really tend to draw you in. So the messages that you get are meant for you. What works and what feels right, take with you. The rest leave behind. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can listen to as many piles as you like. And then just pick and choose. It's totally up to you. You can even watch the whole reading and then decide what resonated. Okay, the timestamps are below. I'll see you in a minute. Hey, number one, you were drawn to the crow message today, and crows are incredible. They definitely have the ability to recognize people. They have great facial recognition. They are very protective. They're very spiritual. It represents somebody who's creative, somebody who's watchful. The crow is a symbol of the supernatural world. And it's really about being able to bring together the past, the present, and the future, okay? It's like the crow has all of those realities in one, and it's about kind of finding that healthy balance in your life, being in the present moment, finding good people to surround yourself with, having a good diet, good friends, all those things. It's like finding that healthy balance. So if you're feeling out of balance, and this might be why you were drawn to this message, or if you are actually somebody that has that very strong third eye vision, you're very much connected, you're psychic, you're feeling strong, you're feeling clear, that could be another reason why you were drawn to the crow. But if you are someone who's feeling out of balance, you could be feeling like you're not grounded or you're hypersensitive. The way that you bring it back into balance is daily meditation. Okay, so let's take a look at that. Let's take a moment, see what comes through for you, and get started on your reading. What's coming next in love? I'm going to pull some tarot cards just to get a general feeling. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. What's coming next in love? You got the Lover's card. I mean, we're off to a good start. What do you think? Obviously the Lover's card is a card of relationships, soulmates, partnership. It's also a card of, choices, decisions. Sometimes when the Lovers comes up, it's not about a partnership that's romantic. It's a partnership that's, platonic. It could be a friendship. It could be, a work partnership, something like that. The Lover's card is connected to the sign Gemini. And a lot of times it's about when you have to make a decision about a relationship. So that could be coming up for some of you. You could be needing to make a decision or think about your long-term plans or goals. It's really important that you're honest with yourself, that you take in sort of that crow magic and think past, present, future, and really kind of consolidate it all, and really make a good choice. I think this is really, saying that there's going to be an important choice when it comes to love. There could be a new partnership or a relationship that comes in, but follow your heart, okay? Think about your future, think about your past, think about where you are now, what you want to do in the future, okay? And if this connection feels like it's balanced, there's harmony, like it's effortless, then it's for you because you chose that crow message, and now we're following that up with the Lovers. I think that's really important for you, is to look for harmony in relationships, and looking for something that's in alignment, or someone that's in alignment. So, excuse me, let me take a sip of my tea. Hold on. So when this person comes into your life, or if they already are in your life, just take that moment, do that meditation, really, you know, be mindful. The word mindful is coming through. Okay, so you've got a decision coming up. You've got a partnership here. So if you're completely single, I would say yes, you're probably going to have a big choice coming up with a relationship. Yeah, this is confirming it. So the Page of Wands is an invitation for something exciting, and it's also a reminder that you better grab it. You better take that wand in your hands and go for it, because it's all about acting. With wands, which are fire energy, it's not about dragging your feet. This is an opportunity that's going to come in, and you need to make sure that you go for it, okay? You know, sometimes the Page of Wands comes in as a reminder, like a gentle nudge, like, hey, you know, this is a good opportunity. This could be a new project. Some sort of new path is opening up to you, okay? And you have to be open to where it's going to take you. So this is about being enthusiastic. It's about being excited for the new possibilities. It can also be some sort of spark of creativity that is going to guide you with this decision, with this person, with this opportunity, okay? So really use that inner knowing, that third eye. Aha, Five of Swords. So the warning here is to let go of anything or anyone that is keeping you in a place of conflict. I think that's super important for you today, because you started with that beautiful Lovers, where it's all about harmony, where it's about working together. And the Five of Swords is about conflict. It's about like patterns that just keep repeating. You know, it's kind of like that energy of when you have someone in your life that it's like there's constant battles, there's constant challenges. With the Five of Swords, it's like you could be sad about a past situation. That could be why you were drawn to the crow message in the first place today, because the crow is concerned with past, present, future. This could be connected to the past. This is also about working together with someone. So choosing your battles wisely would also be some advice here if you are in a connection right now and you're like, oh yeah, you know, I have an opportunity to go do this. I've gotten this creative opportunity, right? But my partner is, you know, kind of fighting me about it. You have to think long term. You have to think, is this worth it? You know, is this fight worth it? And what feels right to you? If you're completely single, this is about letting go of that need to be right, you know? That sort of back and forth, like petty stuff. Don't get caught up in that. Let's see what else we have from the tarot today about this connection. Yeah, there's some sort of confusion about this decision or this partnership, and it stems probably from, we have two swords here. We have the Five of Swords, the Six of Swords, and we have the Page of Wands. So there's something about moving on. There's something about making a choice. There's something about leaving something behind in order to grab this new opportunity or this adventure. So this is why probably you were were drawn to the crow because obviously the crow is about that wisdom, about taking that moment. The out of balance energy that I felt could be you, could be you're feeling out of balance about a big decision you have to make. I would say take the time, meditate, don't let past conflicts or people that are sort of back and forth with you drag you down. It's really important for you to focus on this opportunity, because look what's at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups. So this is real love. This is a beautiful, and look what's next, the Six of Swords. If you add 5 plus 1, what does it equal? 6. And the Lovers is the number 6. Okay, so yeah, this is about you moving on from something or someone in order to take an opportunity which is actually going to lead you to love. Okay, 6 of Swords, yeah. 5, 6, 6. Leaving it behind. Leaving behind the conflict, moving on to calmer waters, moving on to this new adventure, moving on to this new love. And you see the butterfly there of transformation and change. So I see also some sort of movement or change coming for you with the 6 of Swords. That's a card of movement. Wow. Okay, let's get a Lenormand message for you. Number 1. I want some advice here. Look what you have coming in. The dog. The dog is this faithful companion, somebody who is there for you, and it's unconditional, okay? So this is about letting go of anyone who isn't putting conditions on you, okay? Because what you have coming in with that Ace of Cups is somebody who's going to be your best friend, somebody who's got your back, somebody who's unconditionally with you all the way. Anything else for number 1? Yeah, look at that. This is a great opportunity. You've got the clover. Yeah, it's time to let go and to move on. With the 6 of Swords, it's really about moving away from this conflict, confusion. You started with the crow, which was all about trusting that inner knowing and learning from the past, present, and future, and sort of seeing the whole scene, kind of. You have some sort of really great opportunity coming in, okay? And it is leading you to love. So making this big choice is important. Take your time with it. Just know that it's a great opportunity, whatever it ends up being, okay? Let me get you an angel message for today. What is the angel message for number 1? The Moon. Buried issues or memories resurfacing. Ooh. A time to listen to your inner voice and not others. I mean, this is letting go, not listening to others, right? That's where the confusion's coming in, the Ace of Swords. It's time. So the buried issues is the past. We talk past, present, future with the crow here. Wow. Okay, let's roll the Astro dice about the Ace of Cups. Let's see what comes through for the Ace of Cups. This new love energy. What do we have for this new love energy? Okay, look at this. The Sun, number 1, which is Ace energy, new beginnings, fresh start. But it's also about you. And we have the Sun in Libra. So we have Leo possibly, we have Libra. It could also be a connection. You guys could share a rising sign, okay? Or they could have your sun sign, okay? But there's also the energy of partnership, marriage. This is also connected to the law, legal systems. Leo is the sun, it's how you shine. And it's also connected to fun, to romance, to creativity. And so is the Page of Wands. Okay, so you could be looking at Page of Wands energy. That's it. Ooh. how fun. I'm so excited for you. I hope this was helpful and that message of the crow really sort of connected for you today. Please write in the comments how it did and how you're relating to today's reading, okay? I'd love to hear from you, or just say hello and let me know where you're listening from. I am sending you lots of love. If you want a private reading, use the links below. Friday was a holiday, so I definitely am taking the full week for the orders that came in the last week or so. I had quite a few reading requests, so for those of you that are like, hey, it's been a week, I will be getting everything out on Monday and Tuesday, so you'll have your readings on Monday and Tuesday. Now that we're past the holiday weekend, it should be a week or less, so I do 3-card and 6-card. I record it just like this. You write it. You can email me any question you have, or you can just get a general reading, and then you watch it right here on a private link, just like you're watching this one. Alrighty, I will talk to you soon. Have a great one. Hi, number 2. You were drawn to the message of the peacock today. And the peacock is all about inner beauty, about compassion. The peacock is obviously one of the most beautiful birds. It's got those gorgeous turquoise and blue feathers that it fans out. And, you know, someone says that you're like peacocking when you're like showing off, or, you know, you're getting really dressed up. But in this deck, it really represents somebody who's beautiful on the outside and inside, okay? So this is a person that has been through a lot, can digest a lot of life's experiences, but doesn't keep any like regret or resentment. This is like someone who's able to let things, you know, go in the biggest possible way. And it's really sort of a very rare person, a rare creature, the peacock, because they are forgiving. It doesn't mean that they stay with people that hurt them. It just means that they don't let those experiences make them bitter. So it's really something beautiful. And so when it's in balance, this energy is somebody who's very kind and confident. And when it's out of balance, they have a hard time handling situations, right? So this could be you, if that feels like your energy. It could also be the person coming in, or it could be the energy that you need to embrace right now. If you are having a hard time letting go, digesting certain things, letting them work through you. Okay, so that's where we're starting. Now, let's pull some cards. Let's see what's going on. What's coming next in love for number 2? Beautiful. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is really a new opportunity for love. So what's coming in for you is a relationship or an energy that's connected to the earth element, to the physical world, to material possessions, to finances, to the signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. The ace points to some sort of abundance, prosperity. This opportunity involves possibly money, a job, a bonus, a house, like something that is tangible, okay? This is about starting new projects that bring even more in the future in terms of finances and general happiness, okay? It is definitely a card that predicts happiness and good fortune. So it's like you're getting some sort of opportunity, some sort of gift from the universe, this seed that you can plant that's gonna grow in the future, okay? So that's what's coming in. And it's connected to possibly work, money, the earthly realm. Oh, okay, so we have a King of Swords coming in for you. There's a King of Swords connected to this opportunity and to love for you in the future. The King of Swords is somebody who is very direct, somebody who is focused on the future. You can see him staring in this direction, which is the future in this reading. He's also touching his hand on the butterfly. For me, he's more of a softer King of Swords than general in other decks, because I feel like he's in touch with this idea of transformation. I've been through a lot too. So this could be the peacock, okay? The butterflies are that blue color, which is interesting, of that peacock. And he seems to be someone in a position of authority, somebody with some wealth. You'll notice that he has like all these jewels on his sword and on his crown. I think he's got a lot of passion. He's got this red cape, and there's a full moon behind him. So I feel like he's totally in control of his emotions, but I don't think he's cold. Sometimes the King of Swords gets the rap that they're cold, but not this person. They don't feel cold to me. They feel like they've been through some things. He's got a long beard of wisdom, so he could be older. But not old, because he's not gray, so he feels like midlife, you know, possibly, or younger, but just very mature. This is somebody who's very direct, who's fair, who values honesty, okay? And he's connected to the sign Aquarius. You know, obviously the air signs in general, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. But the King of Swords for me feels a little bit, he feels a little bit more like an Aquarian. But he is very smart, and he focuses more on his intellect than his emotions, but they're there. See that big full moon behind him? So he's very clear. And he's gone through some big change. So that really definitely connects with the message of the peacock. And you could meet him because of this opportunity. You'll notice in the Ace of Pentacles card here, I'm seeing that sun in the background, right? So we have the sun, we have the moon. Sometimes that indicates eclipses. So it could be during an eclipse. We have eclipses coming up this fall. So that might be a time when this opportunity comes about, this sudden change, this movement that brings this person in. We have the mountains here too, so I kind of feel like it's almost like there's some work to do. This person could also be at a distance. But let's see what else comes through for you. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune reversed feels like there's some sort of ending, there's some sort of cycle that is either in the process of happening right now, or like the end of some stuck situation. Look at that, 2 10s. You have the 10 of Wands and you have the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10 card. Yeah, so it's connected to money, it's connected to work. The Magician, wow. Okay, yeah, there's definitely, we're seeing here the end of a stuck cycle. So if you've been looking for work, or if you've been in a situation where you haven't had a lot of opportunities for love, or you haven't had long-term situations, the universe is bringing in this gift. It's like you have been carrying a burden on your own with that 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is like, listen, I want to get to that castle. I really do. And I've got all of these wands in my hand, you know? And it can indicate there's some sort of imbalance in your life, because you're taking on a lot. You have a lot of, you know, things that you're struggling with. You might be burnt out. You might be carrying too much. You might have a lot of, you know, just, I got to do this, I have to do that. So this is just really stressing that you need to take inventory of your life and your commitments and your responsibilities, and focus what's important. The 7 of Pentacles says, take a step back and see what is important to you, right? What am I getting out of what I'm giving? And is it time to really put my focus somewhere else? I think an opportunity is coming in that's going to make you step back, that's going to make you say, maybe I need to let go of some of these things and try something different, because that's what it feels like. Tens are all about the end of cycles. They're, you know, the culmination of things. And so it's like the time of this sort of imbalance is over for you. You're moving towards a connection with someone that is going to be there, that's going to take on some of those burdens. This King of Swords knows what he wants. He's very direct. He's looking at the future. This could also be his energy. This could be part of his story, because, you know, he is the peacock. So he could have suffered some difficult, negative times, but now he's in this breakthrough moment and he's in a much different position. But it hasn't hardened him, right? Because that's the message of the peacock. It's like, also, you're going to find this person very attractive, okay? This is like bad luck repeating itself, right? And some sort of karma balancing itself out. And it's like time to break out of that cycle, okay? So it can also be someone who resists change. This could be a message for you. This could be, listen, you need to change. You're taking on too much. You're not sharing the burden. You are, you know, things are out of balance. You're not giving enough to opportunities for love, you know, those kind of things. But the Seven of Pentacles says it's time to take a step back, to evaluate, to really figure out what it is you want, right? And what is going to get you what you really value most, because that Ace of Pentacles is plus the 7 is an 8, which means you have to work at those things, right? This can also mean you're really close to getting what it is you really want. And I feel like you're going to just get that one little push that's going to change everything, okay? So look at the big picture. Make sure your goals are in alignment with what you really want, and make changes if you have to, okay? Even a little tiny change is going to bring that opportunity. Beautiful. Okay. Let's get a message from the Lenormand for you. I'll give these a little bit of a shuffle here. What do we have for number 2 about this connection? So yeah, this person could be connected to work, to a job, to an opportunity. Yeah, this is making changes. This is repetitive cycles. So there is something in your life, this bad luck, this cycle, okay, of maybe taking on too much, or of being with people that aren't, you know, helping you in terms of your life and your goals. That's about breaking that. Ooh, birds. So there's a message, there's an opportunity, okay? Interesting. The birds is really a message of information sharing. It can be like some information is coming to you. Pay attention to it. We have the mother bird. She could be giving the little baby bird some advice or some information, right? Sometimes this can represent gossip. Maybe it's, you know, there's some negative people around you that you need to break the connection with, or it can be that something important, an important message is coming for you, and you need to pay attention to it because it's connected to you turning the wheel of fortune around, right? Ending that negative karma or cycle if this is your energy. Could be your partner's. And with the 10 of Wands, it's like there's some sort of news, information, something that you need is coming through that's going to help you in this situation, okay? Because the Whips is about repetition. It's about arguments. It's also about habits. So it can be about changing your habits, okay? It can be, you know, doing something differently, turning something negative into something positive, okay? So that's the way I'm reading that. Okay, let's get you an angel message. Death, the end of a chapter. Now, what did I say? 2 10s, the end of a chapter, letting go, change coming, whether you like it or not. Stop trying to control the outcome. you really do need change, because you're going from the negative energy, the Wheel of Fortune stuck in a reverse position, to a gift and an opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles, a new fresh start. So tens, we need endings in order to have beginnings. And you're moving towards getting something much more satisfying in your life, okay? Wow. Now I'm going to roll the Astro Dice to see more about this King of Swords person, or the person coming in. What is this love energy? Who is this? Okay, so we have Saturn, older, 5th house. That can be Leo energy and Sagittarius. Wow, you got 2 fire signs. Interesting. So this can be something you've waited for a long time, that involves, could be foreign people, places, someone in publishing, someone in higher education, someone who loves to travel. But Jupiter is also ruler of Sagittarius, so that's the Wheel of Fortune turning around. The 5th house is fun, creativity, children, and it's connected to the sign Leo. Saturn is all about waiting. It's about also endings, so that can be connected there as well. Capricorn and, drumroll, in traditional astrology, ancient astrology, Aquarius. So there you go. That's your message. I see things turning around, and if they have been difficult for you, just know that they are shifting. There is a gift coming in the form of that Ace of Pentacles, which is something that's going to grow in the future, okay? So please write in the comments, let me know if you really related to that peacock energy and how you feel about today's reading. I'd love to hear from you. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. It's free, it's easy, it helps me get my content out, and it costs you nothing. Also, if you want a private reading, you can go ahead and get one. If you've ordered one, Friday was a holiday, so it is going to be the full week or a little bit more, because I do 7 business days. So if you ordered in the last week, I had quite a few orders, so you will be getting your readings Monday or Tuesday. What you do is use the links below, and I do a 3-card or 6-card, and you can ask me any question you want. You can email me the question after you make your payment, or you can get a general reading and you watch it right here on a private link, so only you see it. So that's the way it works. I am sending you so much love. Have a great one. Hey, number 3, you were drawn to the owl today. And the owl is such a good luck card in this deck. It's a card that talks about abundance coming. It can be materially, it can be spiritually, but it's like something amazing is coming. It is, I mean, just absolutely one of my favorite cards in the Animal Spirit deck, because it is so, it's just so abundant. It's just so wonderful. It's, you know, it's just saying good things are coming, and, you know, we need that. The owl is about abundance. It's about clairvoyance. It's about treasures. The owl is mysterious, and a lot of cultures talk about owls and their connection to spirituality. The white owl, particularly, is connected to the goddess Lakshmi and represents wealth and beauty and good fortune. So when the owl appears, it's really about something good, an omen, some sort of treasure is on its way. Like I said, it can be spiritual, it can be material, but it's something great. And it's also like, think about the owl, you know, the owl can see so well. Sees in the dark, sees tiny, you know, sees from a distance. So this is really about the owl wisdom being on your side. You'll see something, you'll know something, you'll know what to do. So it's really beautiful. And it's also a message of trust, you know, trust in the treasures of God and of the world. So when it's in balance, so this could be you, this could be the energy that's coming in for you. You were drawn to it today. So if you're feeling that energy yourself, then if you connect with the owl, if it's a symbol that really connects with you, or this could be the person coming in, or it could represent the person that's coming in. if you're feeling generous and trusting and secure, then you're in the highest version of the owl. But if you're out of balance, you might feel like you're worried about money, or you're worried about, you know, holding on to things. You're feeling a lack, you're feeling scarcity. So when that happens, the best thing to do is to make an offering to help someone else. And that helps you balance that energy out, okay? So that's where we're starting. Let's get you some tarot messages. Let's just see what cards come out for you today about what's coming next in love. For number 3. Seven of Wands reversed. Okay, so that's a bit of kind of a blocked energy. So you could be feeling out of balance right now, and you need the message of the Seven of Wands today for some reason. The Seven of Wands, when it's reversed, says that maybe you've been feeling like you're fighting constant battles, right? Maybe you've had to overcome a lot of obstacles, defend yourself. Maybe you're getting a lot of criticism from the outside. If you look at her, see, she's got her wands protecting her, and she's fighting the good fight. Wands is connected to the element of fire. So this can be fire sign energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or fire sign activities connected to your creative life, your passions, something about travel, something about a fire sign, you know, having to stand up for yourself in some situation. And it can leave you feeling tired. It can leave you feeling overwhelmed, as though you're constantly like having some sort of burden on your shoulders. Maybe you've taken on too much, you know, or maybe you're holding on too much to things that you can't really hold on to anymore. So let go of what is out of your control and focus on what actually feels natural. I think that's the message for you right now. There's a need for you to let go of something that you're really like, you're battling for, that, you know, it's not worth it. That's interesting. So there's definitely a letting go here coming up for you when it comes to love. It's part of the story. And the Three of Wands reversed. Okay, so both of these came through reversed. Not to worry, because that means you can turn them around. It's just that they are internalized. So this is a block card too. It's interesting because there are blessings that want to come in. They are coming. So they're a little delayed is the message. Hang in there. Okay. Here we have the 3. Okay, the Three of Wands, you see she's looking out into the distance. She sees these boats. She's got her plans set. She's ready to go off on this adventure. So there's some sort of delay with something that you really wanted, or something you've wanted to do. Maybe it's a trip. Maybe it's as simple as you really want to go on a trip and everybody's blocking you, or you have too much going on and you can't go. But it also is about like some sort of delays around your plans. It could even be bigger than that. So maybe you've had some setbacks. Maybe there's been some miscommunications. Maybe you're feeling like you are being pushed maybe outside your comfort zone, okay? Or you're feeling stuck because you're having to like put out fires or something. This discouragement you feel from this could have you like feeling like your dreams aren't coming true or something. Just know that this is temporary. This is very temporary, and that's why you were drawn to the owl. Keep focused and know that your manifestations are on their way. Your dreams, your good luck, this good fortune, okay? It's just delayed. So this is love being delayed, okay? Maybe your person, maybe these messages are about your person. Maybe your person is right at this moment really having to deal with a lot, having to defend that they want to go on this trip, or they want to expand their life in some way because they know that you're out there, right? The sun is big in both these pictures, and that's Leo energy. So this is about staying strong in who you are, shining. I just feel like this person could also live at a distance. There could be a situation where you meet, where there are some sort of obstacles to overcome, and you just have to hang in there with this person. And I think it's worth it. Neither of these are bad, okay? This just means delay, but those wand energies are passion, they're fire, they're connection. Like I said, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could be someone who has one of those signs, you know, sun, moon, rising. But let's see what else comes through for you. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, this is about being very generous. And remember I said, if you're feeling scarcity, the remedy is sharing. And it sounds like, oh, but I don't have anything to share. You might have a little bit, whatever it is, share it. That's how you get that energy tenfold. This is showing someone who's very generous. This could be your person coming in. We do also see the balance there with Libra energy, possibly. But yeah, this person could have a lot of responsibilities to other people. And so that might delay them a little bit in connecting with you as much as they want to initially. But it doesn't mean that it's forever. And it's also not a negative. It's like very positive. Being generous is never a negative. Because, yeah, this is just about getting out of your head. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is like there's feeling some sort of limit. Look what's at the bottom of the deck, the Sun card. I said the Sun was prominent in both. And we also have the fire, the wands. So that's Leo energy. I did feel Leo energy here. Your person could be a Leo. Anyway, the Sun is happiness, joy. It's expressing yourself. It's like all these great things. So starting with the owl, ending with the sun, I would say this is all gonna work out. You just have to hang in there, okay? Let's get back to the Eight of Swords because this is important. So there's something underneath it here, which is you releasing yourself from this fear or from this belief that you can't do something, and you can. It's just in your head. That's what the Eight of Swords message is. The situation you find yourself in that you feel is so limiting is really your own head. So you have to believe in yourself. And I think that you are. This is actually a great card to have reversed because it shows that you're in the process of releasing it, okay? So don't let your fears about whatever has gone on in the past or whatever you're defending yourself about, like, you stand strong because you started with the owl, you ended with the sun. This is good for you. Okay, trust that it's coming, trust that it's just delayed. And we have Leo very strong here for you in terms of love. Okay, let's see what else we have. I'm gonna pull you some Lenormand cards just to get for number 3, any blessings or blocks you need to know about. The key, yeah, you have the key, you have the key. You have the ability, Lily. The key is really saying that it's knowing that you have everything that you need to get you where you need to go, okay? You can get the answers, right? Think about a key, it unlocks something. It's like there's a missing piece to the puzzle which is coming. Just have faith, okay? Success is coming. Okay, you have the Sun card right here, so you know that success is coming. It keeps you safe. It can, you know, like think about a key, you can lock a key. It gives you security. It brings more than luck. It gives you safety, and it gives you answers and resolution and protection. So you have all those things, and that's what you have to remember. With the lily here, lilies are beautiful. They're this beautiful white flower which indicates peace and harmony and purity and innocence, okay? So this is also This is also, you know, a connection to marriage, to long-term commitment, to some sort of status, some sort of legacy, somebody's intentions being pure, okay? So I would say that you're getting these messages just to sort of help you overcome that Eight of Swords energy, which is, you know, can hold you back, can mess with your mind. So don't let other people, what they're saying, when you meet this person, if you haven't met them yet, you know, get in your head. Because even if there's delays, you have to hold on to the fact that you've had this reading and have faith, okay? So this is just limiting you in some way, okay? This is a lack of believing in yourself or thinking you're unworthy, but you're freeing yourself from that, okay? You're freeing yourself from those beliefs and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, which maybe has seemed endless to you, but it is coming. The sun is the light at the end of the tunnel. Yay! Okay, let's get you an angel message. The Lovers. Safe to move forward. Safe. Didn't I say that with the key? Safety. Safe to move forward with the situation. Honesty and openness in relationships. There you go. Boom. Let's roll the after dice and see what else comes through about your person. Okay, so this could be about money, inheritance, passion, Jupiter, good fortune, and Aquarius can be a connection to friends, okay? That's your reading. I hope this helped you. Please be sure to hit subscribe before you leave. If you want a private reading, use the links below. I do 3-card and 6-card readings, record them just like this. You can send me any question you have. Email me your details and I will do a very, you know, personal reading for you. If you ordered one about a week ago, Friday was a holiday. I've been getting emails, where's my reading? And I usually get them 7 business days or less. I always try to do less, but I quote 7 business days. So Friday was a holiday, so you're looking at Monday or Tuesday, okay? But generally I say a week or less, and it's business days because I don't work on weekends, except today because I'm doing this reading for you guys. All right, I'm sending you lots of love. Have a good one. Hi, number 4, you picked the hummingbird today. And the hummingbird is a very positive, energetic, enthusiastic card and animal spirit. It's like inside this little tiny hummingbird has an endless well of positivity. Think about how fast they move and fast they move their little wings. With this energy, it's really that they know how to find what they need in many sources. So think of a hummingbird going to all these different flowers to get its honey, right? And it's also about like creativity, about nature. It's about exploring, okay? So this is really about following the ways of the hummingbird, and that helps you in whatever situation. So it's like finding a sweet drop of life from different sources and savoring every moment. So if this feels like your energy, if you're kind of like a hummingbird, when you're in balance, you might be very smart, you might be a curious person, you might love to learn, you might love to date, you might love to do all kinds of fun things. And when it's out of balance, it can make you feel like just harsh in some way. And to bring it into balance, the advice for the hummingbird energy is to take a class. It's like find something new, find a new source of like, you know, creativity, something that excites you, okay? This could also be the energy of the person coming in, but let's see. I'm gonna pull you some cards. We're gonna get you a reading today about what's coming next in love for number 4. Ooh, yes, there is some major shift and change coming for you. The Tower is really about something coming down, falling apart, something ending that wasn't really stable to begin with, which could be why you have the hummingbird message. Now, this could be your energy coming up, or it could be your partner's. So bear that in mind. Sometimes when we do a pick a card reading, we're drawn to the card because we need the message for us, even though we're talking about your partner. So this is about some major event happening that's sort of ending something that wasn't stable to begin with, but it's still shocking, right? It's something you count on, something you rely on, coming to an end. So that's probably why the message of the hummingbird is also there, because it's like you need other sources. You need to find nourishment in other places so that when this happens, you can move on and find comfort, find joy, find happiness somewhere else, okay? So the good news about the Tower is that it really is only about things that need to come to an end or some sort of sudden change because it's been holding you back, okay? So don't be afraid to let something end or collapse that is, even if it's painful, because it leads to some sort of rebirth, some sort of new opportunity, okay? So that's what's going on here. So this person could come in after something like that happens in your life, or happened. It could also be going on in their life. And look what comes in, the King of Cups. Oh, beautiful. I love the King of Cups. The King of Cups is such a nice king. He's such nice energy. He's very balanced. This is a very caring person. Water sign energy here. He's obviously looking like a merman, so there's a lot of Pisces here. But Cancer energy as well. Somebody who is very compassionate and kind, but they're level-headed. They're not somebody that's like all over the place, even though they, you're like, oh, well, that's a lot of emotion. No, it doesn't mean a lot of that. It means that they're kind and compassionate, but they're balanced with it. They're sensitive. They're emotionally mature. That's what it is. They're in control of their emotions. They use their intellect to make decisions, but they communicate with empathy, right? They have that perfect balance between logic and emotions, okay? So that's what's coming in for you after this energy, or the person themselves is going to go through some sort of major moment, unexpected, sort of very difficult situation, having the rug pulled out from under them, but maintaining their maturity, okay? Nine of Swords reverse. So the Nine of Swords here is somebody who's having nightmares, somebody who's worried about something. See all the swords above her head. Something that keeps you up at night. It's kind of interesting because the hummingbird looks a little bit like they have a sword. If you look at they have a very long beak that's pointy. So this could be your energy, the hummingbird. The Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is, high levels of stress and anxiety. It probably is about this Tower situation. When it's reversed, it's like you have so many negative thoughts that there's no positivity there. Like fear and anxiety has taken over. But be gentle with yourself, right? It's temporary. It will pass. And once it does happen, whatever it is you fear happening, it's like, it is in your, it's like, it's temporary. I think that's the most important thing to remember. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. This is why you just need to move through it, because you have the King of Cups, the Two of Cups. The person coming in is worth it. This is a best friend energy. This is someone who really gets you. This is an emotionally balanced connection, nurturing. So I think whatever you're having to deal with and let go of, the message of the hummingbird for you is to find other sources of strength, of creativity, of things you love, of romance, because that leads you to this. I'm just going to pull you one more here, and then we'll move on. Yeah. this is no good. So this is a partnership that, or an addiction or some sort of connection that's unhealthy. It's connected to the sign Capricorn because it's like the material world. So don't worry about letting go of this, okay? Whatever that tower moment is, whatever that anxiety producing situation is, once it's done, this is what comes in, okay? So really know that, okay? That's what the message of the hummingbird was about for you. Let's get a message from the Lenormand for number 4. What do we have for you? Yep, time to cut something out. Time to cut something out. And it's a 10. It's done. It's over. Okay? Wow. And again, swords, sword. Amazing. Yep. This has something to do with the past. Okay? Look at this knife is facing the past, the hummingbird, the lady. You're all looking this way. There's an ending that has to happen here, okay? Let it happen. Whatever it is, let it fall away because this is the future. Wow. Okay, how about an angel message for number 4? Look at that, the devil. You got it twice. Ooh, okay. The devil, illusion and deception, knowing the price of everything and the value of nothing. Oh, God. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it can't be any clearer, really. I mean, there's definitely some sort of partnership, some sort of energy, something that you're holding on to because you think it's secure or it's giving you something, but it's not, right? You've got to let that change happen because in reality, it's not good for you. Whatever it is, it'll be different for different people. But the devil represents our deep secrets, our desires. It's like the devil draws you in, sucks out the life out of you, and you give in to temptation, whether it's greed, whether it's a relationship, whatever. And it's hard to break free, right? Because there's something that's keeping you there. But you've got the scythe, which is about cutting something out, right? But you're in control of your life, okay? Something that you thought started out as good is not good. And I feel like it's something from your past. And it's really starting to reveal itself. So I think that you're getting an idea of what it is. Now, if you're not relating to this could be your partner that's going through this. But you're the one in control of your life. You have the power to release attachments, addictions, behaviors, whatever's not good for you. It's a very strong message for you today because you have this coming in, okay? This is the future, which is beautiful. The Two of Cups is like, oh my gosh. With the King, it's like the Two of Cups is a new connection based on mutual respect coming in, trust. You know, there's an intense passion here. We have the Lion. That shows the passion. We have the red cape. That shows the passion. So this is a beautiful connection. Someone's coming into your life and it's going to align and harmonize with you on a very deep level. So whatever this represents, cut. You may have done it already. Who knows? Okay, now let's roll the astro dice, see if we can get any more information about the King of Cups. Ooh. Okay, Aries, there's the fire, there's the passion, the red cape. The North Node, this is your karma. This is a karmic connection, your destiny, your North Node of fate. Fourth house. Fourth house is Cancer. So, very interesting. that's your reading for today. I can't wait to hear. Write in the comments how you're connecting today with the message of the hummingbird. Like this video before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't yet. It's free. It's easy. And if you want a 3-card or 6-card reading, use the links below. If you ordered one in the last week, it takes about 7 business days. And Friday was a holiday, so I was very busy. I got lots of requests. So we're looking at Monday or Tuesday for those. Usually I try to do it within the 7 business days or less, but it all depends on how many reading requests I get, and I got a lot. So yeah, if you're waiting for yours, you'll have it Monday or Tuesday. I record them just like this. You watch it on a private link and right here, and it's super easy. That's it for today. I am sending you lots of love. Have a good one.